So basically today I'm going to be drawing random Roblox YouTubers, so let's just get to the wheel. Right now you might be like,
hey kid, why are there only girls?
well that's because
I suck at drawing male.
so we're only going to draw female today if you have any YouTubers off the top of my head. So I guess we're drawing mad today. This is going to be hard. So unfortunately, this recording took about 55 minutes without it sped up, so I'm going to speed it up and I'm going to cut certain parts out. So instead of using the last time, I'm just going to use our base I already drew. This is the same base I used for my profile picture, so I sped this up to 5x and I'm drawing the face right now, and I'm going to cut to until we're drawing the hair. I'm going to try and recreate the circle and all that, and then I'm going to do the top part. It's too long right here, so after I do the side bangs or base runners, yeah, okay, I'm still pretty, okay, I don't really, okay. I was contemplating about what the eye was and how we're going to do the eyes, so I'm just going to cut out like the iris, or Now I'm starting to color in the skin and all that, to color in the lines. Stop calling over the hair, you dummy. Oh, so we erase there, we don't erase where the hair is? Yeah, okay. So now I'm doing the eyes, and since she has like a blue and red, or teal and red, green, I don't know. I just chose blue because I thought that would fit it the best. I don't usually do blue eyes, by the way. Now I'm like kind of like rendering the eyes to make them look a little better. I didn't render my profile picture, I kind of regret that, but we're going to talk about that. I'm not gonna lie, while I was drawing that, when I did the pupils really long, I got really jump scared by it, so So basically now I'm just doing the blush and all that type of stuff. So, now I'm just shading everything and adding highlights. And basically just like crappily rendering it. Is crappily even a word? I don't know. I don't care. Now I'm just coloring the hair, and I'm using her as an example of the hair color. And I kind of forgot to erase some parts. Kind of pointed that out earlier. Now I'm gonna color so smoothly on those bangs. You're just gonna love the way it looks, you know. Now we're shading it familiar since I take a lot to color, you know. And the shading is just gorgeous, you know. Now it's time for the little swoop that goes about the hair. I don't remember what it's called. I thought it was rendering. I think I'm wrong. I'm gonna make it skinnier because we need skinny meat. And let me make it round. Now I'm gonna cut out until we finish the glasses because I really struggled here on this, so I didn't finish finish them, but I figured out how to do them in this part, so now we're just gonna move them on, and yeah. I'm pretty sure I put them on the wrong layer, so I'm gonna have to put them on the right layer. So, I love myself. We're working on the flower, and this clip is at 2x, so it's about pretty long, but also pretty long, so now I'm gonna cut to until we're working on the body, so I just finished the body instead, and I'm gonna see me work on the head, and the clothes, and the clothing, and the horrible rendering. Just wiggled by a lot on the body because it doesn't look right to me, so you're gonna see me use it for a little bit. And yeah. So now I'm gonna redo the body because I was stupid before and I didn't know that I redid it. Because I always make it like this trapezoid thing and make it look super weird like that. The thing is just gonna look like a fly and that's how it's starting to come together. Yeah. So now I'm coloring. I'm going to take the head away. I'm going to start coloring with all this and with the symmetry because I drew it with symmetry, so it should work correctly. So I got the right red. I thought it was right. It looks pretty good for it. So, and I'm just going to keep going. Can't you color outside the lines? You see a little squiggle over there? You better get it later. And yeah, and I'm going to start doing that. And I'm going to move on to shading real quick. I hope I'm quick, okay? And I always lower my opacity when I shade, so. And when I draw arms, I always do a little curve technique when I'm shading them. And you see how I did that? I'm not going to talk about that. And now I'm just shading, and I'm also shading there, and I'm also shading here. I'll shade for you, now I'm going to shade the skin. You see how I shade the skin and I make it like have like it kind of dead and like a purple sack. So I'm gonna draw on another layer, but I'm not gonna draw them so sharp. I'm gonna draw them like softer. I'm gonna cut until the collarbones are actually ready. So I just finished the collarbones, and you notice how I put a little blush layer. I always do that usually when I draw collarbones. And I'm just shading a little more around the neck and that type of stuff. And now I'm gonna make the face look correct, but you're gonna see how I'm gonna do it. I'm going to lower the opacity of my body, and I'm going to slowly erase around the chin until it looks correct, and yeah. So now I'm going to fix up some stuff, and I'm going to start like doing all that. I don't know if I get squeeze in this part or when I'm finishing it, but I do know I draw her logo on her chest, the left-ish, right-ish side, don't really know. And then I'm gonna color me like that with the little, and I'm gonna get really lazy, and it's not even really that much work into it, like hers actually looks, and I'm gonna mess it up, and I'm gonna have to redo it, so, yeah, I'm gonna start fixing some stuff up, and contemplating what I should fix, and start adding layers together, and yeah. So basically, I added the background and some more details on this, and yeah, and just see how we finished it and how it looks. Should I make a part 2 with the other YouTubers? And, like the video if you liked it. I hope Matt sees this. Bye, kittens.